Kenosis 4. As Christ passed through a purification? As Christ, the true God, made man, gone through purgatory. I know some people will say, but this question is absurd, and they will be right because Christ, He is infinitely pure. He is the Word made flesh. Moreover, He says it in Scripture, which of you will convict me of one sin? It is in John chapter 8, verse 46. Also, some must say to themselves, the very fact that they ask this question is simply to evacuate an heresy. Well, not at all, not at all. I have just expressed this to show how much purgatory, including for Christ, the pure, is necessary. In reality, there are two ways to consider this purification. For us, it consists of starting from a sinful heart, a heart soiled by our own sins, to gradually pass to the purity that pleases God, a humble heart, a loving heart, a heart that will gradually develop virtues. But there's another form of purification. It concerns in particular Adam and Eve, and it also concerns the humanity of Christ. It consists of starting from an innocent heart, a pure heart, a heart that has not sinned, to progress to another state of purity, superior. One does not pass from sin to purity, but from purity that of obedience to God to a purity deeper that brought by a death to oneself. Well, I know that if Scripture did not say it, some would say that is an heresy. Well, Scripture shows it explicitly. Christ has been purified in this second way. It is narrated in the epistle to the Hebrews chapter 5 verse 8. It was He, Jesus, who in the day that He was in flesh, presented with a violent clamor and tears and entreaties and supplications to Him who could save Him from death, and having been granted because of His piety, Him, Jesus, all Son He was, learned from what He suffered, obedience, and having been perfected, He became for all those who obey Him the principle of eternal salvation. After being made perfect, some say to themselves, but what perfection could He acquire? Well, the experience of suffering, the ultimate suffering, the despair. Whoever before was humble, he was loving because he knew, and after he has a broken heart, because he had lived the night of the Spirit on the cross. My God, why did you abandon me? But to see face to face the divinity, man must acquire in his humanity a kenosis heart, a very humble heart. Otherwise, he cannot see God. Well, by this video, I wanted to show that this is not only valid for us, obviously, who are sinners, but even Christ has been there. This shows how purgatory is necessary for humility. Otherwise, we do not understand the reasons for our presence on earth, the suffering, the silence of God, all that we live. It is the central mystery of our human destiny, the mystery of the existence of suffering in particular.